No.
In an undisclosed location, otherwise known as a free hayfield, which I should know better because nothing's free in life, we're placing our second shear hub. And as you can see pictured, a rear window in the tractor, and a bunch of knives and other cutter parts. Free ain't so free. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Friday, August 15th. We are heading to go get a new piece of equipment. If you guys seen the title and thumbnail, you probably know what it is. But before we get into it, before we get into our journey, got a few clips from this morning. Doing chores, we had to open up a new silage bag. Let's get into the video. Well, I got the end of the bag cleaned up, all the dirt pulled away from the seal. Amanda's gonna cut this open. This is the last bag of silage that we have chopped. I'm hoping this will get us to corn silage in the 22-25 days after for the corn silage to ferment. But we might have to chop some more hay here for protein anyways. You never know what you're gonna get when you open a bag, but this stuff looks pretty good. This is first cutting alfalfa. And as you can hear the girls in the background, they are hungry. While we're over by the bag, Amanda's gonna keep going to chores. Show you this third cut alfalfa. I don't know, 18 inches tall. This stuff will be probably cut pretty late. Probably on a 35-36 day cut schedule. Just because with the weather, we lost fourth cut. Might as well get as much tonnage as we can with the third cut. Since everybody likes to see the morning hitchhikers, what are you drinking? Juice? Yeah? Where's yours? Well, you're not drinking?
You what?
5 days of rain coming. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to touch that. We're gonna put up a rain gauge that the kids can't make disappear. See what we get for totals. What'd you buy? What'd you buy? Did you hit bid too many times in online auction? Which one of you guys bought it? Courtney, was it you? Were we watching an online auction when we were bailing? Yeah. Yeah, we might have clicked one too many times. And now we got to go on a mini road trip to go get it. You don't know what to answer. Let's get in the truck. After a few setbacks during chores this morning, we are heading out off to Lindstrom, Minnesota. It's about 55-56 minute drive. Kids are all excited. We'll see what happens on the way. Fuel at the good old Quick Trip. Amanda's grabbing a bite to eat for us at Arby's. Last video we had the authentic Mexican, the Taco John's. This video we're having Arby's, the real meats. Cordy's taking a nap. You having fun, bud? No. Almost there.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys looking at?
Cats?
Do they have more cats here than you have?
Almost.
That's pretty cool. 2 3PNs, 2 big chopper boxes, disc spine, rake. What are we getting here? What did we buy? Do you even know yet?
Yet.
Yeah.
This is one heck of a dairy farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did we buy? Do you even know yet? We bought it when we were bailing.
That's a cute kitty.
Is it a bagger? They're distracted by kittens.
Did we buy a bagger?
No. Mitty did. Your brother did.
We did, actually.
They even turned it into transport mode for us. I was not expecting that. Figured we were going to have to drive home wide. I was betting on that too. FP 240, that would have been a nice chopper. We'll go over more about this when we get back to the farm. So we just got back about 10 minutes ago. Very, very impressed with that dairy farm. All the equipment was stored inside. The bagger actually, even after it's sold, left in the shed. Everything's cleaned up. Very well maintained bagger. They bought it brand new and have all the service records. Still have the brand new receipt. We'll go over more of that later on in this video. Right now, me and Wesley, Amanda's gonna mow the yard before the storm start. Right now, me and Wesley are gonna take the side-by-side and go get a can of gas for her. Hey, stop! Should we show the subscribers what we did?
Yeah.
Open up that side.
Okay.
Best investment for these little battery things. $11 and you can run drill batteries. And second gear, this thing will spin the tires right off of it. Pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah. I'll show you.
Show them. The reliability probably ain't gonna be that good though. I see the dog's got a shipment. Hey, you ready to go get some gas? Oh, you think that's funny? You think that's funny? You can tell we've been making a lot of hay because the yard's getting neglected. It is what it is when we're making hay. We're gonna go to town. Well, Saturday, August 16th, I believe. We weren't planning on it, but we went to a local auction. It was for a coon dealer that was going out of business. Bought way more stuff than we should have, but got some great buys. I'll show you guys that. But right now, that's what we got. About just shy of 3/4 inches so far. More rain coming. Just we're gonna keep you guys up to date on the next couple days. As you've seen, we had 5 days of rain. But now let's get into what we bought at the auction. Several boxes of heavy chain. We got 100. I believe we have everything. We have 100, we have 120, we have 80 heavy, bunch of links. That's for 140. Got a steal on these chains. If a guy had to buy these chains, if you needed to buy them brand new, there's a lot of money in chains here. Also, got a PTO shaft, 1000 RPM for our coon box spreader. I don't remember. I think I paid $100 bucks, $120 for that. Then there's another big chain in front of it, and then we got a coon night sign and a coon sign, and then got a bunch of models, toy models in the truck yet. We'll pull them out and show you guys. So, and then we got to go back with the gooseneck for the big purchases. But all in all, it was a good sale, and I haven't been to an auction in over 2 years that we haven't been recognized for YouTube. So if you guys see us out and about anywhere in public, please come up. I really enjoy the conversations. We enjoy you guys telling us how much you enjoy the videos. We really means a lot to us. It makes us really validate on why we do this, why we put this content out for you guys. So again, if you see us at any auctions, any local, out and about, come up, say hi, and we love the conversations. So I'm gonna start unloading this truck. We're gonna put all this chains on the pallet rack in the parts shelf behind me, that spreader shaft, and then I'll get the models out, probably show you guys that. The auction's still going on. We blew our budget, which we do all the time, so we'll have to go back with the gooseneck, and I'll show you guys 3 other items that we got to pick up. Let's get unloading. If I were to guess, there unloading all them chain parts, there's all of $1,600 worth of chain parts. Now a guy probably isn't going to be able to use them all, but that new bagger we got has got some 120 on it. So just for that aspect, you break, I think you guys seen it in last year's video on that bagger we were borrowing, broke a connecting link on a Sunday. That'll shut down the whole operation. So the few $100s we paid for it, if you can use half of it, the other half, if somebody that you know knows you have it. It's, I don't know, spare parts have saved our operation on the shelf multiple times. So, and when you can buy pennies on the dollar, I mean, it's a no-brainer. The thing that sucks is you got to have the money to do it, and how much money do you tie up in parts? Just on that pallet racking, last time we did inventory, there was $18,000-$19,000 worth of parts, most of it new inventory, and now who knows, just that cutter bar parts alone from that 946, I mean, there's probably $10,000 worth of parts right there. So do what you can do, and that's all you can do. Now on to the completely unnecessary stuff that ain't ever gonna make me my money back. I didn't really want this, but I did not know this was American Chopper Series Miller welder. That's a pretty sweet find. It's got the welder pulled behind the chopper. I think I have no idea what the value is, but I think I only gave 10 bucks for it. Pretty sweet piece. We have a Kuhn 7 bottom rollover plow. That's pretty neat. And you don't see many of these Kuhn toys around very much. A Discavator XL60. Pretty sweet piece. Bale chopper. I wonder how these work in real life. They got Canon on them. Pretty sweet piece. Center pivot 303 FC disc line. Pretty cool. Single basket 4521 rotary rake. And then onto the 1/64 scale. TMR 156 vertical max. Side pull 3160. Speed rake SR 110. 10 wheel. That's a 1102. This is a 3-point fertilizer spreader, I believe. Oh yeah, there's a picture of it. Fertilizer lime, I believe. Pretty cool. All this 1/64 came as one box, so I really didn't know what I got. Cool little 3-point disc mower. Cool Knight slinger spreader. So, as I'm getting in my old age, what am I, 32? Turning 32. So, anyways, I'm becoming a sucker for collecting these toys. They are cool. As most farmers are, I had the biggest carpet farm in the county back growing up. So, just kind of reliving my childhood here. The 1/64th will probably be for Courtney to start her collection, and the 1/32 we'll put up on the shelf. I know 1/32 at 1/16 up there. I got a 1086, 5288, and a 1066. I think that's a 520R, I believe. But the 1/32 isn't as collectible as the 1/16 scale, but it's a lot more affordable for a hobbyist like me. So I kind of like the 1/32. The 1/64th, on the other hand, man, they are getting spendy for how small they are. I think a lot of people are doing them toy displays. So the 1/64th are getting pretty outrageous too. 1/32 is just kind of that happy medium. But nice little find. Almost forgot to show you guys I pulled the signs out. Kuhn Knight and Kuhn. So as far as Kuhn equipment, we really don't run much of it on the farm. Not by choice. I think it's really good equipment. Just haven't got the deals. Biggest Kuhn things probably are 1140 horizontal spreader. Absolutely love that thing. And we got part shaft now for that. Might as well show you guys this John Deere. Speaking of new parts, this little box, $580 some. So you can't stock everything, but I'm a big advocate for stocking what you use because time is money. Well, we just got back from town. Ended up at that auction, that Kuhn dealer. 3 CID tined manure buckets. Very, very nice. I've very happy with CID attachments. Make a very nice product. These are literally brand new, so they are the round bar. There's two 66s and a 72. Probably won't keep any of these. These will all be for sale. I don't know, with the grapple we got and all our chop bedding and stuff, running all our bedding through that processor. Really don't need a manure fork. This is more for like the long hay and stuff to pick up, and you can actually get a full bucket. But like I said, with our chop bedding and on concrete, a big material bucket works just fine for us. So while I'm back here, I might as well show you guys another new purchase that we bought. I don't know, ended up doing some horse trading couple, I don't know, a month ago maybe now. But this is a Demco, I believe. Yeah, Demco products. I believe it's a 500-gallon sprayer. Have yet to even unfold it. It's 30 or 45 foot booms. So we were supposed to do our own burn down. Have yet to get this thing going. Of course, yeah. So 500 gallon. But this is not really for our row crop acres. This is just to learn to spray in and be a stepping stone. It's gonna be nice for burn down, and possibly once we get a nicer row crop sprayer, maybe dabble in spreading liquid nitrogen on the hay ground with it, just because you wouldn't want that to go through a nice sprayer. This is our Wilmer 16-ton self-contained dry fertilizer box. Any of you guys are interested in that, that might be for sale. I don't know, it's still up in the air on that, but very nice unit if you guys are doing strip till or dry fertilizer with a planter or anything. So everything's self-contained. We got the Honda engine that'll run it. Yeah, as you can see, it's getting that time of year. We got to go through and start cleaning all this stuff up and start decluttering. So we're going to take inventory on the equipment that's not getting used. I mean, some of this, we've acquired so much crap. Some of this is sitting for 3, 4, 5 years, and it's just time to turn it into cash. So we're turning it into other equipment that we'll use. But these grapple buckets, or the grapple buckets, these manure tine forks work very good in long bedding and hay. All skid loader attachment. So that is what we ended up with today in Mora. I'll walk over and give you guys a quick walk around that bagger that we picked up on Friday. So this is gonna be tight because we got her jammed in the barn already, but this is what it is. So this is a Kelly Ryan big bagger center line. This is the commercial model because it's red. The standard farm models were like a yellowish color. This bagger, and we will definitely go over this more as we use it, but this one is a 9-footer. I don't even know if you guys can see in here, but this bagger is a 9-footer, very good shape. That dairy farm that we purchased it from actually bought it new. So I've always borrowed and rented baggers. I have used ag baggers and Kelly Ryan. I really don't have a preference. The one thing that caught my eye on this bagger, being the commercial model, it does have a beater in the silage tank, and this 9-foot bagger should eat the feed quite fast. So if you guys are not familiar with baggers, 9-foot tunnel means you do a 9-foot bag. The most common baggers are 8, 9s, 10s, and 12s, but there are more out there. I just seen a 7-footer. And recent maintenance, went through all the rotor caps and rotor teeth, new main rotor bearings. Trying to think what else was in the receipt. This was the original owner, this dairy farm. It never left the yard. These are the original tires and they look brand new. When they brought in for service, it got put on a trailer, brought there. The backstop was actually never carried. After they got it new, they took the backstop off. So the holders for the backstop are like new. Trying to think what else. Okay, so I was going at the tunnel. This is a 9-foot tunnel and 250-foot cables, so it'll bag 9 by 250 foot bag, which should be pushing in corn silage over 300 ton per bag. So the capacity is going to be really nice. I've been looking for baggers for a while now. The bagger is our last piece of equipment to own for silage. So now we have everything to do it ourselves, and that's going to be huge. We can do it at our own speed and not worry about getting baggers back or chopper boxes back or having custom people come in, and it should work out very well. So this is more bagger than we need. Like I said, I was originally looking for probably an 8-foot. Just for our size, an 8-footer would work best. I don't think I will be able to have a corn silage bag and a hay bag opened at the same time throughout the middle of the summer in the heat, just because we won't be able to feed enough off the surface to keep ahead of the spoilage. So until we get more animals, it'll either be probably a haylage bag or corn silage bag open, which isn't the end of the world. But for capacity, yard size, and more tons per bag, the 9-footer is going to be key. And 250 foot lengths, it's getting long. You can get 300 feet and longer bags, but it takes so much space to put them in. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. But I think this was a very, very good purchase. Definitely more money than I was going to spend on a bagger. But I think in the end we got a really good buy. As long as it is what it's supposed to be, we got a really good buy on it. So you can see the egg bagger back there. That is an 8-foot machine. That's got to go back. That's the one we used for haylage. We got a roller mill. There was another Bearcat roller mill on that sale that really should have been bought. That roller mill brought $875, and yes, love this roller mill. So I'll give you a tour here. Grapple bucket, bale processor, manure spreader, chopper. Starting to fill the back with alfalfa. You guys can probably not even see me, but this stuff will have to get moved out. Next cutting alfalfa, we're going to continue filling the shed and go from there. So I think 1086 side-by-side skid loaders in the other bay. But I think for now, I don't know if you guys seen any of that. I think for now, I was going to keep the next couple days of rain in this video, but I think we're going to cut it at this. This is enough content. Hope you guys enjoyed the auction purchases. Kind of sporadic. We weren't even planning on going to the one in Mora today, but I had a good buddy that was working it, and he said, "Oh, you probably don't want to miss it." So got a lot of good parts for the supply, for the shelf. Yeah, the manure buckets don't really need, but should be able to make a few bucks, get them turned pretty fast. So if you guys like this content, please like, comment, subscribe, follow along for more. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, help us reach our goal. The sun's going down, and you guys want to support this farm, like I said, hit that subscribe button. Our goal is 6,000 by the end of the year. We'll see if we can get there. If not, we tried. But yeah, and again, you guys see us out in public. I love talking to subscribers. Thank you to all you guys that come up and say that you enjoy the videos, and good conversation. So I think we're gonna end it there. Catch you in the next one. Have a good week, everybody.